اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا ومولانا محمد وبارك وسلم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Five o'clock. Welcome everyone. For those people who have just joined us and online students, welcome to Emdad's PT and IELTS. As you know that this is an open access to everyone, and we do this 1 hour grammar session where we go through rules based on different things. And if you have anyone who is in dire need of grammar help, obviously this is all free of charge, just so that we can learn, sit together in this class and benefit all of us, and not just for certain English testing systems, but also for life, learn and try to understand how to make best use of this English knowledge in different areas. So a good opportunity for all of us to learn a lot of grammar rules based on collocations and based on how native people use sentence structures and a lot of things. Of course, if you are not part of our Facebook group, Imdad's PT, obviously, please do like that page, Imdad's Grammar. Imdad's Grammar is our main page where you'll get all those links, and we do it regularly Monday to Friday, and we are an English language institute, and we train students for PT. And how is everybody here? Gurmeet, how are you? TikTok. Welcome everyone. And how many of you were present here yesterday in yesterday's class? You were not here in grammar class yesterday. Chetan was there, Jeet was there, Gurmeet was there in grammar class yesterday. So we covered roughly around 8 grammar rules yesterday, if you remember. And some of them were based on uncountables. Yeah. Do you remember what we finished at yesterday? It was a last sentence. What was the last sentence that we tested you guys with? There are plenty of accommodation available in Melbourne. Yeah. So there are. And why was it wrong? What was that sentence wrong? Well, actually, that sentence was true because it was right. So you can't say their accommodation is an uncountable noun. Yeah. And you can never say are with uncountable noun. So, as we say, water are cold. Water are cold is 100% wrong. It should be water is cold. All the uncountable nouns are treated as singular nouns. That's what we learned. That's what we finished yesterday's class with, that all the uncountable nouns are treated as singular nouns. So when we say knowledge has power or knowledge have power, I would consider this word knowledge exactly as if I had a singular countable noun in that place. A king has power or knowledge has power. So both of them, king singular, knowledge uncountable. Yeah. So both of them will be treated as an uncountable noun. And one more thing that we learned in that sentence yesterday, which was the last sentence of yesterday's grammar rule, that there is a plenty of. We never say a plenty of. We say plenty. Yes, of course, you can say a lot of. We learned it yesterday with uncountables. We can say a lot of. This is like a quick revision of where we left yesterday's class. Yeah. So a lot of, or we can say plenty of, but you'll never say a plenty of. Yeah. So a lot of, or a great deal of. Yeah. Plenty of. So yesterday's sentence, there is plenty of accommodation, was 100% right. And one more thing that we learned yesterday in uncountables is that you can never put s with that particular word. So you can never say accommodations, you can never say waters. So uncountables can never be used with s in the end. So you never have. So for the same purpose, if you have a word which says studies, can you change it with researches? Can you say the researches and studies? Studies is a plural noun, and research is always uncountable. Yeah, so we never say researches. So never put s after an uncountable noun. For the same thing, when we say, we learned this word yesterday, equipment or equipments. You know, in our day-to-day life, when we say tools, can I replace tools with equipment? Although they sound similar, tools, equipment, studies, researchers, but I can't say it. So tools is tools, plural noun, but equipment is a wrong word. You'll say equipment because it's an uncountable noun. So for example, if you say camping equipment, that includes everything: the tent, the bamboo sticks, the every. So it's like kind of a collective, something which we always say, like baggage. Have you heard of this in when you board an airline? And how do they say? Do they say baggage's allowance or do they say baggage allowance? They normally say baggage allowance. Why baggage allowance? It's not just, it's an uncountable noun. So I'll never say I've got 4 baggages, I've got 3 baggages. So that's what we learned yesterday. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Okay, let's start our class now. So the first grammar rule, as you can see, if you open this link on the board, Zishan, did you write the link on the board? In fact, they don't have to write it, but yes, yeah, they can do that. Yeah. Are you there sharing it? So if you don't have this open, it doesn't matter because you're going to see it on the TV as well. Yeah, those who are watching it, you're going to see this on your YouTube. So the first grammar rule is this. Can you see that, everyone? Can you see that? Yeah? It's going to come in a minute. Okay. Yeah. Can you see that now?
Yep.
Yeah? Yeah. So a castle is not the same thing as a palace. Although some people use the term castle and palace dash, use a suitable word to complete the sentence. Today, as well as doing some collocations and grammar rules, we're also going to do some vocabulary. Here, this is a vocabulary test. You should be able to tell me a particular word we should use here. A castle is not the same thing as a palace, although some people use the terms castle and palace dash. Now, this is something, castle and palace, two different things. But some people mean, by castle and palace, they both mean the same thing. You know what I mean? So, some people say castle, others say palace. But they actually mean the same thing. Now, tell me. Interchangeably. Well done, Rafi. I'm so happy for you. I didn't expect anyone to get it right. Well done, Rafi. He deserves a Kit Kat after iftar. Yeah, please give him a Kit Kat. We should have this camera somewhere else, so you don't see the camera. As soon as you see the camera, you get conscious. Then explain why is it right. Explain to Rafi. Where is the microphone? So interchangeably meaning, it means you can do it. It's like you can talk about I've got an iPhone and I've got an Android phone. In fact, I use the both. I can use both the phones. So both the phones are interchangeable for me, meaning I can use the iPhone as well as Android phone. So both phones are interchangeable for me. So I can use them interchangeably. Maybe one day you take the blue bag, Jeet, and the other day you take the black bag. So both bags are interchangeable. You can say I can use them interchangeably. Interchangeably, meaning both of them serve the same purpose. Yeah. So you got it now? Interchangeably. Now, what do you think of girlfriends and wives? Are they interchangeable? Are they? They are not. They are not. Because you cannot expect your. So I think you got the point. Yeah. So answer is interchangeable. Let me help you with the answer. Interchangeably. Such a beautiful word, guys. इसका मतलब यह है कुछ लोग कासल बोलते हैं, कुछ लोग पैलेस बोलते हैं, कुछ लोग पैलेस बोलते हैं. जो भी बोलते हैं दोनों का पर्पस more or less same ही है. इसका नाम interchangeably. So if people use these two words interchangeably, meaning they can use both of them to say the same thing. Let me help you with these. Despite and in spite of. Despite, in spite of. We can use them interchangeably because they both mean the same. Although, however. It was just a trap, Suleiman, for you. Although and however, they're never the same. Although Suleiman lives close to the mosque, he never goes to the mosque. Although, contrast. Although Gurmeet says he is health conscious, but you know what I mean, yeah? So actually but बोल दिया मैंने जोश में से, but although के साथ but नहीं आता. Grammatic reason से but, all right? Although Gurmeet says he is health conscious, he doesn't look health conscious. Can you use however instead of although? No. However, Gurmeet says he's health conscious, comma, doesn't make sense. However comes in the middle. Gurmeet says he's health conscious, full stop. However, he doesn't look so. Although comes in the beginning. Although Gurmeet says he's health conscious, he doesn't look health conscious. Although I am tired, I'm excited to take this grammar session. You can use however here. How? Can I replace although with however here? However, I'm tired, full stop. Doesn't make sense. कैसे होगा however? I am tired, full stop. However, comma, I am excited to take this grammar session. So can I say although and however are interchangeable? Can I? Can I use although and however interchangeably? No. Have you got the point? Yeah? Yes. How about however and nevertheless? No, sir. So let me teach you this rule now. However and nevertheless can be used internship can be used interchangeably, and this is correct. Why? Let me give you two examples. Why? Because I'm going to give you two examples. For example, Jeet went to bed early. However, she couldn't wake up early. Normally when we go to bed early, we expect to wake up early, right? I can say the same thing using bolo. Nevertheless. Jeet went to bed early. Nevertheless, she couldn't wake up early. So this is a very silly example. Jeet went to bed early, couldn't wake up early. But you can use any complex examples following this easy example, can't you? Like Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi, suppose the election is over and he lost. He's not going to lose anyway. He lost. Modi tried really hard. He still lost. कैसे करोगे? Narendra Modi tried really hard, full stop. However, comma, he lost. Or Narendra Modi tried really hard, full stop. Nevertheless, comma, he lost. So nevertheless and however are interchangeable. So you have learned two grammar rules today. One is interchangeably, how to use interchangeably, and also learned however, nevertheless, which are also interchangeable. Number 3, now can I add this part as well, because we also learned two other words, although and however. Are they interchangeable, Suleiman?
No.
Why not?
Because
Because
doesn't make sense if you replace them.
they don't do others' job. They don't
Yeah.
they don't do each other's job. If you replace although with however, they don't fit in the sentence correctly. Very good. Smart people. Next rule. Now this is a grammar rule. So easy. You would ask me, sir, do you think we are that dumb? It's so easy. I know everyone is going to be correct. Tell me. I prefer tea to over than. Which one is correct?
Over. When you say prefer, always with over.
Over coffee. Yeah? All wrong.
That's a prefer हमेशा over से आता है.
इसलिए तो all wrong.
I prefer.
You go with 2?
Prefer over.
Is she free? You're going with? I go with 2. This is a collocation. He's using I go with 2. But a typical Desi like me will think, oh, he's going with 2. He's so lonely.
Sir, I choose to. दोनों ऐसे prefer और choose to दोनों में
कुछ क्या है connection? क्या relationship है?
choose over something आता है, तो prefer something.
तो ये फायदा क्या है अगर याद नहीं होता है तो? उसने सीखा है उससे. He has learned the rule, but he just forgot it. Now, good, Gurmeet, but not good enough. Now, prefer always comes with 2. Prefer A to B. Prefer A to B. Prefer tea to coffee, meaning what? I prefer tea, meaning I like coffee, not, sorry, I prefer tea to coffee means I like tea, I don't like coffee much. I prefer PT to IELTS, meaning I like PT, I don't like IELTS much. Suleiman likes Netflix more than Stan. क्या बोलेगा? Suleiman prefers Netflix to Stan. अब बोलना मत Stan क्या है?
सच्ची नहीं पता.
अच्छी में नहीं पता.
Netflix का तो use करते.
Do you know Prime? Amazon Prime. You know YouTube? YouTube. Now, which one do you use? Which one do you use? Do you like Samsung or iPhone, Jeet? iPhone. So she prefers iPhone. क्या बोलेंगे? Jeet prefers iPhone to Samsung. Gumit prefers taxi to Uber. He likes taxi. He doesn't like Uber. Zishan likes. क्या बोले? Zishan likes. Oh yeah, Zishan likes the evening time, not as much as the morning time, because in Ramadan, evening time में खाना खाने का time आ रहा है ना अभी. मैं अपनी बात बता रहा हूँ जिसने को समझ. So Zishan prefers evening to morning during Ramadan. Ajit, I forgot your name. Sorry. Viji prefers red lipstick. She doesn't like. Is it red color? Pink. You know color so much. Zishan. He has to know them, yeah? I don't know colors, trust me. So I have been married for 14 years, 15 years. I don't remember, mashallah. Itna years, okay. Yeah. So we can say Vichy prefers pink to red in terms of buying lipstick. Chetan prefers, which color do you prefer? White. White lipstick milta hai? Oh, a color. Oh, sorry, my bad. If you like white color more than blue color, kya bologe? I prefer white to blue. White to blue. If you say prefer, it means the first one is a preference, not the second one. So do you prefer tall girls or short girls? When you talk to your mom will ask your requirement. Yeah, बेटा तुम्हारी किस height की लड़की पसंद है? तुम क्या बोलोगे? Not tall. Not tall. Sulaiman.
I prefer tool plaza.
Sulaiman, क्या हो गया? Why are you getting excited about it? I didn't give you an opportunity to choose. I asked him. He said, I prefer tall to short. I prefer tall girls to short girls. Don't get me wrong, guys. This is just, mom and dad और बेटे के बारे में, बीच में बात हो रही है. इसमें बहुत informal बात आ सकती है. Like तुम लोग भी याद करो अपने शादी के पहले, didn't your mom, Simran, are you married? चलो शादीशुदा कौन है यहाँ पे? शादी के पहले मॉम ने पूछा नहीं ये लड़का पसंद है कि नहीं है? Of course your mom माँ बेटे में बहुत, जैसे कि माँ बेटा में बहुत important. जैसे मैं शादी के पहले मॉम को बोला मैंने जल्दी शादी कराओ. Because she didn't want me to get married before 29, 28. I had to force her. And then still I was 2 years late, I would say. 26. मैं शादी हुई ना 24 में 3 में प्लान था मेरा. So it's a big mistake of your life, so why not early? The earlier you marry, the more prepared you become, to fight the rest of your life. Zishan is laughing, yeah? Just give him 2 months, we will laugh at him. His wife is coming in 2 months. Then we will ask him, Zishan, where's your love gone? Sir, I become a philosopher like you. I'm sorry, guys, for the distraction. I prefer tea than coffee. Tea? Two coffee. Okay. I think you got the point, right? Any more doubts now? Will you ever forget it in your life? Hana kuch to bolo.
No, sir.
Good. Next one. Choose. Yeah, you chose Salman over Shah Rukh. Or you chose Bollywood over Hollywood. You prefer Avengers Endgame. Oh, sorry, chose Avengers Endgame over Infinity War. The last one. Or Black Panther. Yeah, I would say I liked Black Panther more. Black Panther was attractive. This one is a little bit. Shuru kab hua, khatam kab pata nahi chala. But I didn't want to spoil it. In fact, I saw it on the very first day, but I didn't say any negative things. I didn't want some of my students to go and then feel a little unsatisfied. It's been, I think, 10 days, right? 14 days, I think, 13 days. Now I can say I didn't like it. I expected. And Iron Man is my favorite. Don't say that. That's why I didn't like it much, But trust me, they're gonna come back again. That's how it is. Sure. Yeah, they'll make a prequel. Exactly. They'll make a prequel. Trust me. Like that. Like the Captain America. Captain Marvel. She went back and she came back now. You see, this movie, Captain Marvel is everything. Do you know that? She's everything in this movie. They changed the whole scenario in Avengers. हम भी बुद्ध है जो भी बेचते हैं वो भी वही लेते हैं ना because we are crazy. Okay, next one. इफ्तार का टाइम हो रहा है guys, जल्दी करके हमें put up करना पड़ेगा. There is a sentence. Next one. Now, who can tell me what it means?
Put up.
Did I? It's okay. My computer, new computer was playing up. So I was like correcting it. Doesn't matter those who didn't see. I can't dash with your bad behavior. I can't put up. Put up means tolerate. Hindi mein jhelna. Hindi mein jhelna. I can't put up with your bad behavior. This is a collocation mostly used in spoken. Not as much as written, but mostly in spoken. अगर लिखते हो तो कैसे लिखोगे इसको mostly? Tolerate. बोल तो कैसे बोलोगे? Put up with. I can't put up with your nakares anymore. Deal with is okay, but put up with is better collocation. Deal का तो बहुत meaning हो सकता है. Deal with a problem, deal with an issue, deal with this, deal with this. Deal with का cope with भी हो सकता है. Deal with means cope with, address, solve. But put up with doesn't mean solve, address. Put up with means बर्दाश्त. हिंदी में बर्दाश्त, उर्दू में हिंदी में बर्दाश्त. Tolerate करना और नहीं कर सकते tolerate. So I can't put up with your bad behavior. Very good. Answer is put up. Number 5. What is going? See why I hate Windows? It's a $2,800, $2,800 computer. Look at that. It's $2,800 laptop. You liked it, but look at its performance. So my $500 Chromebook is better than this. Am I all right? Yeah. It's time. Is someone typing? Have I given anyone to type? Let me check. Let me check the link settings. Nah, no one can type. Sorry, guys. Now, come back to this. It's time I stop putting up with your bad behavior. Or, oh, I made a mistake, guys. Sorry, that's the right sentence. It's time you left for the station. It's time you took some steps. It's time. Alhamdulillah. It's time we broke our fast. क्या हो गया सलमान भाई रोजा पहला रोजा टाइम हो गया मुस्लिम पीपल आवर टाइम बाकी लोग अगर वॉच कर रहे हो आप लोग इफ्तार ना कर देना तो अपने हिसाब से इफ्तार करना बिस्मिल्लाह अल्लाहुम्मा Thank you, guys. Now, it's time I stopped putting up with your bad behavior. It's time. It's time का spelling क्या हो गया देखो. It's time you left for the station. It's time you took some steps. It's time we broke our fast. Now, tell me an anomaly. There is an anomaly here. There is an abnormal thing. What is this abnormal thing here? Tell me. There is something wrong in this sentence. It's time I stopped putting up. It's time you left. It's time you took. It's time we broke. Everything is with past simple tense. Everything is in past simple tense. Second form of the verb. Past form. Of course. They should all be present. They should all be present. Should they? They should be future. They should be future because it's time I stop, I should stop. It's time you left or you will leave. It's time you took. It's time we broke.
It's already in the present tense.
Present is yes.
But the second tense
Has to be
you
present or future. Can't be past. Very good. Well done. I like this explanation. At least he thought about it. But it's very wrong. Why? Can you think hard and find it? Are you really thinking hard? You cannot think hard because you cannot solve it by thinking hard. It's a fixed, it's an unusual rule. Like allocations. There is no fixed rule. Now, no matter how long you think hard, you're going to stare at it. Dekh dekh neend aa jayegi, but you won't find any solution. It's time. If you start a sentence with it's time, there's a particular rule to follow after that. If a sentence starts with it's time, there is a particular structure to follow after it's time. And that structure is past simple tense. What tense? Past simple tense. Now it's time to this. That's good. It's time to leave. That's not wrong. It's time to leave. It's time to go. It's time to cook. It's time to wake up. All good. But here this is different. You know, this is why this is different. It's time to leave and it's time we left are not the same. They're different. I'll explain to you now. Listen everyone carefully. First rule is whenever you see it's time, yeah, what do you know? Tell me, what do you know? The structure, bolo. Structure with it's time. It's time plus subject plus second form. Subject plus which form? Verb ka kaun sa form? Past form or second form. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I left my laptop at home today. Second form. That's it. It doesn't mean, everyone listen, it doesn't mean now it's the time to leave. Let me tell you. If I say it's time, I stopped putting up. Let me get an easy example. It's time you left for the station. Suppose now it is 5:30. Your train leaves at 5:31. Now shouldn't you have left a little early? 1 minute is not enough, right? Maybe you will take a minute roughly. Suppose you will take a minute. But you are just leaving, at the 11th hour. And there is a possibility you will miss it. Yeah? But if you still leave now, you might get it. You should have left early. First thing, you should have left early. You didn't leave early. You didn't leave on time or in time. You rather left too late. Not too late, a little late, but this is the border. Now, if you don't leave now, you're going to miss the train. Is it clear now? Yes. So something you should have done early, you didn't do early, but now is the last moment. If you don't do it now, now is the last chance to rectify it. If you leave now, you will still get it. But if you don't leave now, you're going to miss the train. So in situations like this, we use it's time, then second form. It's time you left, meaning देर बहुत कर दी, अभी अगर नहीं निकला तो train miss हो जाएगा. It's time I stopped putting up with your behavior, meaning what? I should have stopped tolerating a long time ago, but मैंने बहुत मौका, बहुत मोहलत तुम्हें दिया और नहीं देना चाहिए मुझे. Already too late. It's time you took some steps, meaning what? Something is happening in your house. So suppose you're losing some money from your drawer every day. You thought maybe someone took it, it didn't bother, but it's happening every day. Now you know that your son is growing up, he's taking money, suppose. Now you should take some steps about it. Yeah, already too late. But at least you should do it now. It's time you took some steps. Suppose your visa is expiring in a month or 2 months. Already too late. But still, if you get your score within 2 weeks, you can still save your visa, something like this. Meaning, it's time you took PT seriously. It's time you took or take. Took. Doesn't mean it happened earlier in the past. It's going to happen now. Should have happened earlier, but it's going to happen now. Although it is past simple tense, it's still complicated, I know. Although it's past simple tense, but it means future. It means now or near future, not the past. Is it clear? I hope you got the point. Now this is a question about a synonym. I want you to find the synonym of this word. Today's question is now a synonym. Stubborn, ziddi. I know it's in Hindi, ziddi, but I want an English word, synonym of stubborn. He's very stubborn. Reluctant means unwilling. Unwilling. Stubborn, he's very stubborn, he wants to play computer. He's reluctant, he's rather excited. Stubborn could be, I want to do something. Stubborn could be, I don't want to do that. Stubborn could be both ways, but reluctant means unwilling. I don't want to do that. I'm reluctant to go with you, meaning I don't want to go with you. He's stubborn, he won't go with me. Doesn't want to go. He's stubborn, he wants to go with me. He wants to go with me. See, stubborn could be all in both ways. Reluctant. Now, who can tell me the synonym of stubborn here? You don't know. Good. The synonym of stubborn is obstinate. Obstinate is a beautiful word. Obstinate, obstinate, obstinate. Okay, it means stubborn. They both mean the same. Okay, now number 7. How about number 8? Tell me, make sure you pay attention to or at. Who said both are right? I forgot your name. Avinash. If you don't know this answer, make sure you pay attention to or at. If you don't know the answer, it means that, it means what, Zishan? In the extra grammar class, yeah. Or you need to spend money. Yeah, you need to spend more money on, what should I say? You need to spend, you need to spend a lot of time on PT, on grammar. This is such an easy collocation. I just gave it to you, not because I wanted to test you, because I thought most of you would know it anyway. The question I was going to ask was coming next, number 8. As you saw, I was about to write that. Then when you said, pay attention at. Pay attention at? To. Pay attention to or pay heed to. Do you know the word heed? They both they're both the same. Both have the same meaning. So pay attention to or pay heed to. Remember that. So let me write this, the bracket. Pay attention to or pay heed to. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear? Yes. Now how about this next one? Tell me which one is right. Make sure you focus your attention to, at, on what he tells you. On? What is on? Focus something on something. Pay something to. Focus something on something. Remember that, okay? Very good. The answer is focus on. Focus something on something else. Okay, next grammar rule is very easy as well. How much did that haircut cost to you? Now, as you know, I ask grammar questions in different types, different categories. Sometimes I ask it as a blank, like number 1, 2, 3, number 4. Sometimes I ask you as multiple choice questions, slash, and sometimes I just give you a sentence. I tell you to find a mistake here. Now, find the mistake. There is a mistake. There is a big mistake here. And the mistake is looking at me, staring at me. Find it. Cost ke baad no to, are you sure? How much did this haircut, did that haircut cost to you or cost you? Are you sure? Smart people, man. Cost is an, remember that, cost is a transitive verb. Transitive verb. I'm sure you would say, sir, doesn't mean anything to us. Yeah. Now, which means it will immediately be followed by its object. In other words, there अचानक मैजिक हो जा रहा है, लग रहा है कि किसी और के पास हाथ है, I mean टाइपिंग का एक्सेस है. In other words, कितना जबरदस्त सेंटेंस याद है, भूल गया मैं. In other words, yeah. Other words, there will there will be no preposition between the verb and the object. You see how I explained it so well. खुद को ही बोलना पड़ता है, कोई बोलता नहीं है ना. So cost is a transitive verb, which means it doesn't require a preposition. It immediately requires an object after it. You can never put a preposition after a transitive verb. I'll explain it to you again. And do you say, he told me, he told to me? He told me. Tell in the same way, transitive verb. Okay. Show to me how to go. Show me how to go. He showed me how to go. Show to me how to go. He said to me where to go. He said to me. Right. Because say is an intransitive verb. Is it clear? Please say me. Say me or say to me. He said to me, don't go. Or he told me, don't go. Told, transitive, no preposition. Say, intransitive, yes preposition. Is it clear? Yeah. He hurt me. Hurt to me. He gave his heart to me is a different thing, yeah? It's two preposition. Kya ho gaya? It happens in South Indian movies, don't you know this? South Indian movies, the heart is like travels everywhere. I saw one of the South Indian movies. The heart travels from place to place. Someone threw the heart to the hospital through the hospital window, and it came straight into the chest, and like the man just got his John back and got his life back. LED lights on. Whoever thought of this idea, I mean, I can't say mind blowing. I don't know what word I should use here. If you don't believe me, what I'm saying, go to YouTube. Just the South Indian movie Heart. Yep, enough. You will find it. South Indian movie Heart, 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 Dil Wala Heart. You will find the whole video. You won't believe it. Anyway, so now have you got my point?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now do you brush your teeth?
Yes.
Yeah. So you brush your teeth, or you brush to your teeth? Of course, you brush your teeth. Meaning brush is transitive. Can you say can you talk to yourself, or can you talk yourself? Do you talk to your husband, or you hate your husband? Both are right, are you saying? What an example, man. ना मैं खुद को नहीं उसको बात बोल रहा हूँ. Good on you, Shivani. Yeah. But what did you say? Sorry. Talk to or talk? Meaning talk to. Talk is it intransitive verb. Is it clear, everyone? Yeah. He's staying with me or he's staying me? Intransitive. Preposition needed. Yeah. He is killing me or killing with me? In fact, both are right. Both are right. He's killing me. He's killing with me. Meaning we are both hunters. Shikari is we are both. He is an accomplice. Like we are both murderers. So I give order, he kills. Astaghfirullah. So have you got the point? Yeah. I bought some chocolate. I bought with some chocolate. I bought to some chocolate. So buy is a transitive verb. Transitive verb requires no preposition. Intransitive verbs require preposition. He went with me or went me? Go is a go or went? Which one? Of course, go. Went can be a verb. You can't give example with went. Went is a preposition. Went is an. You will never say went is an intransitive verb. What do you say? Go is an intransitive. You never say, went or gone is a transitive verb. You always use the first form. Yeah. And when you say everyone, whenever you see this particular preposition, you use ing. You use ing with the verb. You use verb plus ing. Now, which form of the verb plus ing? Do I need to tell you that? Don't you already know it? Now, if I say we have to put ing, verb plus ing, now what do you do? Goning? Wenting? Use going. In the same way, you never say gone is an intransitive verb. What do you say? Go is an intransitive verb. Okay, Jeet? Next one. So cost. Let me ask another example because I forgot the main question. Okay, it cost me $1,000. Now, guys, there is a big mistake. If you can't find the mistake in this sentence, my grammar class ends here. I'll finish my class. In fact, I needed an excuse to eat my iftar anyway. But good idea. Acha idea mila. I'll tell you again. One more chance I'll give you. This is an easy answer. There's another tough answer. I want that answer. Now, if you can't find the mistake in this sentence, the class ends here. I'll tell you the answer and I'll leave the class. Anyway, I'm going to leave it in the... हो सकता है. Could be. I like this. Now tell me the answer. We just learned cost is a transitive verb. It cannot be followed by a preposition. You have to write the object immediately. Cost me, cost him, cost them. The mistake is somewhere else. So easy. How many? Now tell me the subject here. It is a third person singular number. And we need s or es after the main verb. Isn't it easy? Yeah? Yeah? Now let's look at this example, everyone. Now, do you remember a chart in your school? The three forms of the verbs go and gone. Remember? Yes. Present form, past participle form. Three forms, yeah? Present form, past form, and past participle form. Indian people call it first form, second form, third form. But in Bangladesh, we never call them in this form. We always say present form, past form, and past participle form. And that is the real form. That's how native speakers say anyway. But for you, okay, now, do you remember three forms? Remember? Go, went, do, did, sleep, slept. Now, go, went, gone, do, did, done. Look at that. These are one type of verbs, and there is another type of verb which are like Start, started, started. Sleep, slept, slept. Feel, felt, felt. You see that? Start, started, started. Sleep, slept, slept, slept. Feel, felt, felt. They're all similar. You can assume, you can guess. They're called regular verbs. They're called other type. Do, did, do, did, done. Go, went, gone. No connection. Go, gang, gay. Go, gay, gay. But go, went, gone. Do, did, done. ऐसे बहुत सारे words, irregular. They're called irregular verbs. Now, do you remember another type of verbs where they were all the same? Put, put. Sit, sit. Sit किसने बोला? किसने बोला sit, sit? Sit, sat. Not sit, sit in. Put. Set. Read, read. वो तो different ही हो गया actually. Spelling सही है पर read. Cut. Cost. Not costed. So ultimately, if I tell you the other two forms of cost is cost, the same form. Now, do you still see a mistake here? It is which tense now? Past simple. Is it clear? Yeah? Another example. Oh, I don't believe what's happening today. Yeah, he read the book. Wrong or right? Wrong, yeah, because read, I should use reads. Yes, yeah? Iva, why not? Now you're saying no, it's right. Why didn't you tell me number 10? That's right too. But now, because I said read, meaning past simple. But then, as it cost. So cost has the same form, cost. In the same way, read has the same form, read. Although we pronounce it differently, but the spelling is the same. Now, when I read, he read the book quickly. Now, part of me must have told you that it's wrong because read, we need to put S because of he. Yeah? But when you think again, read, read. So the second form of read is read, the same spelling. Now, it's not present simple tense. It's rather past simple tense, meaning I don't need any S. In the same way, number 10, I don't need S. If I put S, present simple. It costs $100, meaning iska 1,000, iska price hai. If I say it costs $1,000 with S, iska price hai. It's like present. It cost $1,000, meaning iska price tha. Itna mujhe kharcha hua, karna pada, past. It cost me, past. It costs me, present. I read the book, past. I read the book, present. Are we all clear, everyone?
Yes.
Clinic all clear? So the last grammar rule today, and after that we are going to eat our iftar. Zishan, do you need some time for your iftar? Give them some time to do something. Yeah, with the material, give them a link and they can start with the reading summaries, and then you can take your iftar after that. Now the last question for today is this one. Where am I? Oh, yeah, found it. If you have a friend, if you have a nephew or niece in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, or wherever you are from, tell them to like this particular link, Imdad PT, this link, so they can watch our class every day, free 1 hour, and they can learn so many rules, free of cost, nothing. And who will explain them in this easy, friendly manner, the way we talk and discuss and gossip. You see, sometimes do you feel that you're learning grammar? In fact, he didn't mean that, yeah? He didn't mean that. He was busy with that next sentence. All good. Many people, anyway, many people are having problems paying or to pay.
To pay.
Those who are quiet, इनका सभी problem हो रहा है pay करने में. They got emotional. एक time था, you have no idea, guys. Once upon a time, I struggled a lot to pay my rent. Yeah, I struggled a lot.
To pay their rent. Right education was made. Many people have to
Paying or to pay?
pay their rent.
Paying, yeah? Paying?
Not to pay.
Paying? Are you saying or telling me? I'm having difficulty. I'm having problem. Paying or to pay?
To pay.
I'm having difficulty. I'm having problems paying my rent. Yeah?
To pay my rent.
I'm having difficulty paying or I'm having problem to pay? Paying. Remember that. Having problems, paying. Having issues, doing. Having difficulty, doing. All right? Having problem, issue, difficulty, doing something. Is it clear? Having problems, going. Having problems, having difficulty, finding accommodation. Having difficulty, I'm facing difficulty paying my rent. Facing difficulty getting a seat on the bus. I think that's all for today. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you guys. Now open this link, everyone. Other branches can disconnect. Now this first people open this link on the board. Zishan is going to write a link now. Zishan, the morning link.